Let's begin the class just standing with the feet a few inches apart. Now I want you just to look down at your feet and check that they're parallel. Commonly we tend to stand with our feet slightly out, so make sure that your feet are parallel and spread your toes. And spread your toes and lift the balls of your feet a couple of times and place your feet down and imagine that your feet, you're feeling mud underneath your toes. Your toes are really spreading, opening, and then we're just going to settle the toes down nice and wide. And then we're going to shift backwards and forwards a couple of times, just finding a nice sense of balance over our feet. And your movement here is really generated by your hips rocking forwards and backwards. So feel how the hips create a nice center that we can think of moving from. And each time you need a little bit of help balancing, just feel where your hips are in relation to your feet and in relation to your shoulders. Okay, let's still the feet. And let's just tie the breath into the movement. So inhales are going to be an opening movement, exhales are generally a folding movement. So following that principle, inhale the arms up and exhale the arms down. Let's do that 3 more times. Inhale the arms up, keeping the shoulders down, and exhale, reaching the arms away from you until they find your sides. Inhaling the arms up and taking the arms back down. Again, inhale and keep them up this time. Reach up through your fingers, reach up through the little finger side of the hand, lengthening your forearms from your elbows. And then from your elbows to your shoulders, draw your shoulders down. And then from here, I want you to avoid arching. Start with creating a really neutral spine. So instead of sticking your chest forwards, I want you to bring your lower ribs in, tuck your tailbone, so that there's a nice line, just a nice straight line up through the side of the body. So if you need a mirror, that can be helpful to get that angle correct. And then from here, I want you to slowly come up onto your tiptoes and continue to breathe evenly. And find this position up on the tiptoes, holding your balance, breathing. Another 2 breaths. Try pushing your ankles forwards and lifting a little higher. Last breath. And slowly lower your heels down and let your arms come down by your sides. Let's take another breath in, reaching the arms up. Exhale, just draw your shoulders down, but lengthen up from your elbows to your little fingers, the palms facing each other. And then draw your lower ribs in, take a breath in. Exhale here. Inhale once again up onto tiptoes. Hold for 3 breaths. 1, 2. Last breath. Lift from your belly button up to your collarbones. Lift the crown of your head. Exhale, arms down and heels ever so slowly finding the floor. Let's just take the arms up and down 3 more times. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. From here we're going to go into a flowing sequence of movement, linking breath to movement. And one of the principles I want you to practice first is just stepping back. So we're going to be stepping back into a lunge. What I want you to do is to just try and find the balance. So we'll use it as a balancing exercise. Balance on one leg, and then slowly tip your chest forwards and lift your leg behind you. And then stand back up, and let's repeat on the other side. Find your balance, and slowly tip your chest forwards. And as your chest goes forwards, your leg goes forwards. And let's take a step further. So if you bring the right knee up, and as your body goes forwards, your leg goes back. And now start to think of your leg as just an extension of your stomach. And lengthen your leg, feeling that connection between your thigh and your belly. And then from there, start to bend your front knee and just reach that leg back. Feel that connection between your thigh and your tummy. And reach, open up that thigh, and then come back up. Let's do the same on the other side, remember, just to keep breathing evenly. So let's bring the left knee up, and then slowly tip your chest towards the floor, just gazing out on the floor in front of you. And start to lengthen the thigh. It's really a sense of opening between the lower belly and your thigh, and stretching that really lengthening line between your leg and your torso. Bend your front knee a little bit, and then come up. Let's do it one last time. So take a breath in. And as you exhale, engage your core abdominal muscles, tipping forwards, bending your front knee, reaching, getting as low as you can. You may want to find the floor with your hands. And then reach that leg back so that you get an extremely long step. And then from there, push off the back foot, step forwards quietly. And then let's just come up and let's just practice that on the other side. So let's place the hand on the waist, engage the core, breathe in, exhale, bending your knee a little, tipping forwards, reaching the leg back, sinking down through your standing leg, find length. Place your fingers on the floor and then step lightly, quietly back, no sound. Step forward with no sound, landing the foot with no sound, and simply stand back.